Hey everyone, welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, Episode 5, The Resolve of Ryunosuke Naruhodo, The Investigation. We must find where Judge Jigoku is, within a time limit of 30 minutes in-game, not, or in chronology, not obviously in-game, but you know what I mean.
Right. Sure hope nothing bad's happened to him.
Maybe. First class cabin number 2. Yes, this is the one. But I don't believe investigation of the cabin is going to be plain sailing. That crewman standing in front of the door is an angry-looking fellow.
Why you are loitering here? Who are you?
My dear fellow, do you not recognize a world-famous great detective when you see one? The question really ought to be, who are you?
Do you not recognize world-traveling great sailor Chicken Stroganoff when you see...
Oh, you must relate to the other Stroganoff we met very long time ago.
Did you?
Why is
cut
Sholmes? No, that's like marker. If it would cut, it'd be red.
Oh, okay. Why'd you write that on there?
Great detective? Ha! I don't think so.
Do you see that, Mikotoba? It would appear that this man is a devoted follower of mine.
Goodness me, is that a tattoo? That's a Sholmes!
I must say, while such adoration is flattering, naturally it does leave me a little cold.
What are you talking about? Leave, now!
How distressing. My loyal devotee knows me only by my name and not by appearance. And yet, I already know a great deal about you, sir. You have a brother, I believe. Like yourself, he's a shipman. Currently traveling the world aboard a Russian steamship, in fact.
How could you know this?
Elementary, my dear Mikotoba. I'm sure it was. 3 days ago, I was bound for one aboard this ship, you see. We're looking for one of my fellow passengers, a man by the name of Jigoku.
There is no one with this name on board.
But we knew that he purchased a ticket for passage.
Ah, you mean Eastern Man. He left ship 2 hours ago. Here at Dunkirk, he said something about emergency, I think.
What? Are you sure? So Seishiro's realized we're after him, has he? His cabin is the one behind you. We should like to investigate, please.
No! I have orders not to let even mouse inside.
What about Mickey?
Mickey who?
Mickey Mouse. Mikotoba, be a good man and throw this sailor... draw this his attention away, would you? Throw this sailor out the window.
Yes, you do the Mikotoba.
Yeah.
What was it?
Well, it was Sasato takedown.
Yeah.
But that was Susato's. Make up some excuse so that he leaves the area.
Doesn't great detective see? That even sailors have ears, both left and right.
Curses! The plan is ruined!
You could have easily walked someplace else and said that, man.
And you have only yourself to blame, I'm afraid, Sholmes.
Forget it. Cabin door is locked. Even if I'm not here, you cannot go inside.
Mikotoba, I'm sure you haven't forgotten my special talent, have you?
Opening a lock?
Within a mere 5 seconds. So if you'd be so kind as to afford me the requisite time, old friend, in your typically accommodating manner.
How can I refuse a typically unappealing request, old friend? So I need to trick that burly sailor for 5 seconds, do I?
Good man. So, the game is afoot. So let's see. Well, this bell usually seems to do the trick.
Yeah.
You remember what happened all the way back in the second case of Grace Attorney 1 when we ring the bell?
Yeah, everyone's staring at us like, you really want to ring that bell, don't you? It's like,
yep.
Oh, God, would.
It's finally time. And this would appear to be an alarm bell. All hell would break loose if that thing were to ring. The whole crew would know about it. Here goes then. Pardon me in advance.
Yo! What are you doing? If we were at sea, that would be a very bad problem.
What's going on down there? Seaman Stroganoff, report at once.
Sorry, sir. Nothing to report. It was just stupid trick. No, not by me. By world famous... No, as I told you. Now, Sholmes, now.
Done.
Yep. Snap.
Not even 5 seconds, huh? Well, don't stand there gawping at my brilliance, Pikotoba. In we go. Oh, yes.
God, Sholmes is fast.
I'm also woefully unprepared for chicken stroganoff, but I think that might be the last we see of him. Hopefully. Probably not.
Bruh, I could really go for a chicken sandwich.
Good gracious. It would appear that the occupant of this cabin did indeed disembark rather hurriedly. There's Jigoku's box. Remember that from the picture?
Oh yeah, it was. But why is it here?
Why indeed? Those clothes on the floor there. They're Seijiro's without question. Well, it seems we are just a little too late. Yes, by about 2 hours. Still, whilst we're here, we should investigate thoroughly. There may well be 2 hours worth of clues to find in here. But that burly crewman may return any moment, Sholmes. Indeed he may. Which makes this all the more thrilling. Well, let's...
It's all just a game to you, isn't it?
Of course. The game is afoot, after all.
Oh. Shredder must be around.
Wait, what? Why Shredder?
Oh, because, you know, he's the leader of the Foot clan.
Oh.
He said the game was afoot.
Yeah, okay. I was like, what? Quite the excellent glass, I must say. You know, between that and the other, I am the glass man.
I remember hearing about the glass man.
See here, how it... Is something wrong, Sholmes? You suddenly trailed off. Ice, Mikotoba, ice! What opulence the first-class passengers enjoy. Chilled drinks. Pardon? Could it be that this steamship is equipped with an electrically refrigerated cold room, do you think? Oh. Well, it is a luxury liner after all. They have enormous refrigerators for storing all sorts of lavish produce as well as ice. On our voyage from Japan, we enjoyed culinary delights from all over the world. Suddenly, Mikotoba. The sight of you is making my mouth water.
I'm not into you, Sholmes.
No, platonically, of course.
Oh, okay.
I haven't taken on the flavor of the food I ate, you know. I'm thirsting for you, platonically. It's not gay, I promise. This is a waste paper basket, look. And there's still rubbish inside. Indeed? Then let us pry. I've discovered recently I have a penchant for exploring the contents of others' waste paper baskets. I sincerely hope only for your work. Ah! Here we have a notice issued to passengers from 3 days ago. 3 days ago? The night before we arrived in London, then. When I was still aboard myself. Evacuation drill notice, 31st October. Following departure from the port of Dunkirk. Thanks, game.
Wow, you didn't even give us time to read it.
There's no court record because we're not playing. Okay. Yes, there was an evacuation drill. I remember now. For our safety and security, all first-class passengers were constantly under the watchful eye of the crew. So it was a welcome relief to have some privacy for once. Okay, it's now in the court record. Which means we now have a court record to look at. Never mind. Oh!
Thank you.
We don't, but they'll get back to Ryunosuke. So we can look at it then.
Okay, so we're just here to just gather the stuff and then send it to him, like, later then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Evacuation drill itinerary. Here we go. These are rules of passage. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strict for a bit. Yeah, we know this from the SS Buria.
Yeah.
Additionally, there are severe punishments for stowing away in wardrobes and/or travel case. I think that might have been added later on. After a certain incident. I feel the rules have increased since I last read them. Probably just my imagination. What about the fact they're not straight on the wall? Doesn't that strike you? You may be right. Probably just your imagination, though. A trifle. And you know what I always say, Mikotoba? There is nothing important about trifles. It's probably just my imagination, but I think that might be slightly off. Okay, let's see. Rectangular outline on the wall. Hey! Why was this moved?
Why would you do that?
The wall is slightly different color just here. Do you see? Indeed. What you have observed arises when a frame that has been hanging for some time is removed. Perhaps your friend is an art thief. Now there's a bold deduction worthy of a great detective, I'm sure. He may very well be the elusive thief who has been plaguing France's galleries of late. I think perhaps we should focus our attention somewhere else, Sholmes, don't you? That outline on the wall. I feel as though I might have spotted something of a similar shape and size elsewhere. Yeah,
Gee,
I wonder what... Right? Okay, well, let's look at the trunk. I've been staring at it this whole time. What's with all that junk in the trunk? What are you gonna do with all that? It's a very sizable trunk indeed. Seisra is partial to all things large. Chests. Other things. And another clumsy fellow if he failed to notice he left that behind. I don't think he failed to notice he left it behind. Something tells me he didn't have time to take it with him.
Yeah, he doesn't strike me as someone to be careless.
Perhaps he left it on purpose. It's slower than you might think, but still a hindrance to a speedy escape. Pity. It's locked, so we can't look inside. Sholmes! Can't you crack locks in, like, 5 or less seconds? Surely 5 seconds from that situation would be quite different, though.
Why'd you pick the lock?
Sadly not. It has a 7-digit combination lock. And I'm not in a morose enough mood to work through all the combinations at present. Uh-oh.
Oh dear, okay.
You! You are still here!
Ah, Abel Seaman Stroganoff. Hello again. I was beginning to think you'd never materialize.
You are waiting for me.
Of course. I was expecting you to burst in with a hearty Russian profanity far sooner.
I was in trouble with Captain because of trick you played before.
Poor innocent chicken.
It's chicken. It's all your fault. Ship is leaving port soon. Get off, now!
Of course, we shall disembark presently, my dear fellow. But first, there is something that must be done.
What are you talking about?
Why, naturally. The debunking of your deceit and the barring of the truth.
Kakoi!
I'm afraid I see through your lies. For one thing, Mr. Jigoku has not yet left this vessel at all. He hasn't?
Are you sure about that?
Ah!
Oh.
And for another, my dear Seaman Stroganov, you know exactly where the man is, even as we speak, don't you? Did Sholmes got it on nail on the head both times?
Wow. Okay.
Man, with the right partner,
job,
he can actually
Sholmes.
do things right.
How can you?
Good gracious, Sholmes. You mean you worked it out? All of it? Don't be so surprised, my dear Mikotoba. It's really been too long, hasn't it, old friend? 10 years, no less. So, would you care to join me for a dance of my inimitable logic and reasoning?
Nothing would please me more. What is this?
We have but minutes until the vessel puts to sea. No games now. The final dance of deduction. Time is of the essence. Mr. Stroganoff, allow me to remind you of your earlier claim. You told us that Jigoku left the ship some 2 hours ago.
Duh! That is what I said!
Sadly, that was a rather clumsy lie. You see, there is something in this room that quite clearly contradicts it.
What?
Ah, yes, of course. I see you've noted it too, Mikotoba. Then please do take the lead. What in this cabin shows the impossibility of Jigoku having disembarked 2 hours ago? Let's see what the last 3 years have done to your observational skills then, Mikotoba.
It's been 10 years since you last did this, Sholmes. Not 3.
Why, of course it has. Quite. Now, all the clues are in this cabin for your eyes to see. But as I always say, you must not merely look, but observe. Observe, and the answers become clear. So, impress me.
I think I can manage that.
Let's see. Could it be the trunk? Or could it be
Maybe.
the waste
Why
paper?
would his icy
ice?
cold water still be there?
Ah, you might be onto something.
It would have melted already. What was that?
It's a dance of deduction, Patu. They're dancing.
Okay.
Perhaps you should have cleared away that glass. How curious that the ice shouldn't have melted despite it being abandoned 2 hours ago.
Ah!
It would appear that the man was here in this very cabin until moments before our arrival. With this well-chilled glass in hand. Also, this is putting Jigoku in a very ominous light.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be found by us.
So why doesn't he though?
Get your
Where's
mind off the
friends?
refreshment, Sholmes.
Why indeed? One might even conclude that somebody informed him of our boarding. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Stroganov?
But why would Seishiro run from us?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Before we consider that question, allow me to confirm one small matter. Would I be correct in saying that these first-class cabins of the SS Grouse are the same ones in which you and Mr. Jigoku were accommodated on your voyage from Japan?
Ah, that's right, they are. I was in the cabin next door, and Seishiro was...
Yes.
50 days in this very cabin during our voyage.
As I suspected, for you see, there are traces in this cabin of a dark secret that Mr. Jigoku had to hide.
What traces? I know nothing about these.
Ah, this is news to you, is it, Mr. Stroganov?
Sholmes, what exactly are you getting at?
As I said, there are traces in this cabin of some nefarious activity. Something that appears out of place, which I'm quite sure won't have escaped your notice.
Something out of place in here. And that's the key to this, Mikotoba. Said Mr. Sholmes, but I read in this voice, so we're moving on.
The remnants of a dark deed that took place in here being masked by something quite incongruous. I must say, I didn't foresee ever doing this dance of deduction with you again, Mikotoba.
No, quite. But life is full of unexpected twists and turns, as we well know. Now then, let's see if I can't uncover the truth here.
Yes, you have the floor, my dear fellow.
So, what's out of place? What's rather awkwardly hiding the traces of a crime?
It couldn't be that picture, could it? No way.
No, that couldn't be it.
I just wanted to hang in another spot.
It's the rules of passage in this frame here. They're obviously out of place. The way they're hanging crooked on the wall, as if they were put there in a hurry.
Yes, as I'm sure you've already concluded. That frame was originally over here. The shape and size are a perfect match.
Duh! You're right! When did frame move?
Hardly the most observant of crewmen, are you, Mr. Stroganov? I would think your captain is quite justified in having his reservations about your reliability.
Gah! Oh dear, not really seem to touch a nerve.
So, Mikotoba, why don't you lift that frame off the wall? Huh.
Oh.
That's curious looking.
That looks like a bullet hole. What? Who has been shooting walls?
Well, better walls than ropes, as the projectile has been removed. Clearly the careful occupant of this room has already disposed of it.
But where, though?
Yeah.
Now then, Mr. Stroganov,
Ah!
I have the distinct impression that you're attempting to shield said occupant.
I don't know what you're talking about. Why would I try and protect Eastern Stranger?
Ah, so we're talking about the same man, I see. Good.
Oh, no!
Oh, you let that out.
You sure did. I'm sure we can get to the bottom of this in no time. Aren't you? Because there's some very noteworthy evidence that explains the reason why you're lying for the man. Yes, you've been told to keep up this pretense, as clearly shown by...
I really don't know how to approach this one, Sholmes.
Ah, my dear Mikotoba, simply keep first principles in mind. Study your subject from every angle. And I'm quite sure you'll see it. In fact, I'd put a wager on it.
So I'm to glare at this fellow from all sides? Well, I can certainly do that.
That's not creepy at all.
I mean...
What you doing with those banknotes, friend?
It's almost too obvious for words.
Quite. The universal language of the world. Money.
Ah! And I'd wager the Eastern fellow in question is Seishiro Jigoku. Yes? Gah! So, I presume you realize what this means? There are clear signs that a crime has been committed in this cabin. And the way you're going, sir, you'll find yourself accused of being an accomplice. But...
I believe you know, Mr. Stroganov. You know where Mr. Jigoku is hiding at this precise moment in time. Don't look away from me. As always, Mikotoba, in matters of deduction, the furtive glance is your unfaltering ally.
Yes, I think you're onto something there, Sholmes. You found the chink in this burly fellow's armor.
We need only follow the man's gaze to know where our prey is hiding.
He looked down to his right.
The slightest flicker of the pupils, a minutely delayed blink. Nothing escapes my attention, even that which is barely perceptible.
You could hardly call this barely perceptible, Sholmes. The man's turned his entire head. It's not exactly described as a furtive glance, is it? It's almost too obvious.
We shall let your tapping toes decide, my dear fellow. I mean, he's looking at the trunk.
He's gotta be looking at the trunk.
So, he's in
So
there?
is he like hiding in there?
He's a big man, though. You turned immediately to look at this large trunk, didn't you? Ah! The truth is, Seishiro Jigoku was unable to escape from the ship in time, and is, at this very moment, doing his best to stifle his breath inside this trunk.
If he still has the breath to take, I fear he may be running dangerously low on air. I imagine you didn't count on us making a nuisance of ourselves for quite so long. I think it'd be in everyone's best interest for us to open the trunk as quickly as possible.
But how can we? Are you forgetting about the combination lock? We don't have the 7-digit code. Actually, it's been staring at us this whole time. Do you
Wait,
know
it
where?
has?
It has.
I must have missed it because I'm not sure where that was.
Paper 2, how many letters are in the word Sholmes?
Oh. Dang. So it's just 6. Oh. Oh.
The combination lock can't be opened from inside the trunk. Therefore, there must have been an arrangement for somebody to open it after our departure. Of course. In short, before Jigoku hid himself inside that trunk, he must have told somebody the 7-digit number for the lock. And I'm sure that you can confirm it, Mr. Stroganoff.
No, I know nothing about combination code.
Let's see, 5, 2, 3, 1, 0, 4, 5. Don't move a muscle, my good seaman. Do you like I did that slow-mo?
That's cool.
I know, I'm quite cool. Now, Mikotoba, would you do the honors and open the trunk?
How on earth do you expect me?
It's a 7-digit number, remember. Quickly now, we have little time. Okay, S-H-O-L-M-E-S. S is... Wait. Well, I already said it. Let me look at the thing. Okay. Yeah, so... 5... 2... 3... Oh, it's Sholmes backward. Oh, not that backwards. It's... Yeah, I was doing it right. It's fine. 0... 4... 5.
Take that! Dang. And here I thought that he was just a big fan of Detective Sholmes.
No one's a fan. That did it. It's open.
Oh, wait. You had to meddle, didn't you? Ouch.
Oof. Pretzel Man.
Well, Eugene, you found me now.
Seishiro.
This really hurts.
I was really hoping beyond hope not to find you here, you know.
But you're not entirely unsurprised, I take it.
No, quite. I just wish it were some other way. Well, are you ever going to introduce me?
Ah, your reputation precedes you, Mr. Sholmes. I've read stories of many of your exploits.
Excuse my manners, Sholmes.
Oh.
This is Mr. Jigoku, my old friend and traveling companion. The devil is in the details, Mikotoba. I believe you meant to say your old friend and traveling companion. Who made the cowardly decision to flee the country without a word to anyone when things turned sour.
I see my reputation precedes me as well. What an honor.
What? Well, Seishiro, are you going to explain all this?
Well, I have to.
Yeah.
Alright. You know it all by now, I imagine. What you didn't know, of course, is that 3 days ago, on the night before our arrival in Britain, an attempt was made on my life here on this very ship.
With the Reaper of the Bailey? Yes, I've since heard. Because you were once prosecuted by the Reaper, weren't you? 10 years ago now, mind you.
And I had no idea at the time what a dangerous individual he was. Anyway, we arrived in London to find the symposium was postponed until goodness knows when. It became all too apparent to me that I might very well be targeted again.
So you decided to flee the capital without saying a word to me about it?
I'm afraid so, yes. Of course, I realize now that I really ought to have confided in you.
Yeah, you really ought to have.
Yeah, we could have helped.
It's somewhat surprising, I must say.
What is?
Well, first-class cabins aboard luxury steamships are in very short supply. It's more than a little hard to believe that this one just happened to be available, if you catch my drift.
So says the protagonist of some colorful short stories. Well, I don't care for your opinion.
No, I'm the protagonist of this whole 2-game series. It's not Ryunosuke, I promise.
Oh, alright. I believe you. The cabin did just happen to be available. So I purchased a ticket and here I am.
I've just seen for myself the obvious remnants of that incident in this cabin. So you'd already purchased your return ticket before you even docked in Dover, had you?
Prevent anyone else from taking this cabin and seeing the evidence. Is that it?
Eugene, I have nothing to say to you.
Well, in a mere 5 minutes, this ship will set off on its onward voyage and not make port again until Italy. I'm afraid we must insist that you disembark us at once.
You have no jurisdiction over my movements.
We have this, Seishiro. Take it.
What is it?
It's a subpoena from the Old Bailey. You're a man of the law. You know what the ramifications of ignoring a document like this from the British courts would be. Whew.
Dang, that's kind of scary. You came prepared then, Eugene.
Come on, let's go.
One moment.
What is it, Sholmes?
Inside Mr. Jigoku's trunk, I found this rather fascinating trinket. Hey. That looks like it goes to a pocket watch.
What is that? Seishiro?
I can't help you, I'm afraid. It's a small component from something.
Tell me, wasn't something we had in our court record missing this?
Yeah, wasn't it, what's his name's,
It was Gregson's pocket watch.
yeah, because it got damaged. Well, we thought it got damaged, it couldn't wind, but we found out it could, but
But it was
at
broken.
the same time, yeah.
But how did this
Why
get
you-
in Jigoku's trunk?
Did you so happen to find it, mister? But what? I have no idea.
By the look on his face, I think he genuinely doesn't know. Well, let us pocket it as a small souvenir of our brief sojourn in France.
Okay.
Well, young Naruhodo, I think we've done as much as we can, I'm afraid. The rest will be on the shoulders of you and your assistant.
Well, we're almost done with the investigation section, but we still have a little bit left here to do.
Kazuma Asuki. I know you, and I know you wouldn't lie. But still, there's no doubt that you're holding something back. You know more than you're saying. Oh,
During the
forgot
past
about
30
that.
minutes, while this court was adjourned, all possible efforts were expended. But sadly, Mr. Jigoku's whereabouts could not be ascertained.
We must accept the unfortunate conclusion that the Reaper has already done the deed. There's no sense in wasting any more of the court's time. The prosecution calls for an immediate verdict.
No, the trial cannot end now.
You're a Japanese man, Ryunosuke. You should know when to lay down your sword.
And you should know never to presume when the battle is won.
Oh! The court's already been presented with all the evidence and heard all relevant testimony. And there can only be one conclusion, that the accused is guilty. Guilty as frick!
All relevant testimony? Far from it. There's still a crucial witness from whom the court is yet to hear a single word of testimony.
In that case, call your witness to the stand at once, counsel.
Yes, my lord. Tomorrow, if possible.
What a power play!
Sheesh.
The witness is already on his way, and scheduled to arrive tomorrow. Who on earth is this crucial witness?
Seishiro Jigoku. The very man allegedly murdered by the Reaper.
Judge Jigoku? You found him?
Ugh.
But the investigations of every policing resource in the capital suggest that Jigoku's already dead. How in the name of God did you find the man?
I'm smarter.
Said the man who was very small.
He was located in France during the recess at the port of Dunkirk. Thanks to one of Mr. Herlock Sholmes' famous deductions.
Herlock Sholmes.
Inspector Gregson almost certainly met with Jigoku on the night of his death. Because along with Prosecutor Asagi, Gregson was on a mission to assassinate the man. Which means that Seishiro Jigoku is the sole witness, who can clarify exactly what happened aboard the SS Grouse on the 31st October.
Well, it would appear that it's too soon to move to adjudication at this point. Frick.
And he hates me.
The prosecution concurs. The court must hear Mr. Jigoku's testimony. No judgment should be passed until all testimony has been considered.
In that case, I hereby call the end of today's proceedings. Court will reconvene the same hour tomorrow. No objections from either side.
No, my lord.
No objections, my lord.
Live to fight another day. By the skin of our teeth.
Okay. Well. We're getting very close to the end here.
Lord, can y'all guys feel the anticipation?
Can you feel the fact that freaking Male Strongheart might be whacking people with that cane if we don't get results?
Yeah, I don't doubt that he actually would hit it, but no one's gonna question him or oppose him. Like, oh, okay.
Everyone's too busy having concussions to question me.
I hit this man so hard, his eye is looking up, but the other eye is looking sideways.
One eye's looking up, the other one is, well, who knows where.
Oh my gosh, that'd be a horrible sight to see. Just like one whacking and it's like, oh, okay, wow, there's so many stars.
Also, for some reason, I wanted to imagine that, like, when he said, "What in the name of God," it's like he really meant, "What in the name of me?"
Yeah, I have a feeling that he would have been like, how dare you? How in the world do you think that you can find something when all my best men are put on the case and they couldn't find anything?
Yeah.
Like, that is, I hope you have a very good reason for that. I mean, I could just have better resources. That's all. I mean, well, what else could there be?
Well, that's it for the episode. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, do the things, you know what to do. And you'll know to see us tomorrow in court.